Hey y'all, welcome to Mad as Hell Monday. I know everybody mad about Monday. Monday's always a mad day. We all hate Mondays. Let's be realistic. I hate Mondays, you hate Mondays, we all hate Mondays. Nowhere near a fun day. So, I guess for Mad as Hell Monday, what I can start off on, I guess you could say that kind of is one of to start off small for it is from somebody who we ran across from in a store, and he said, "Old people when they drive. Old people when they drive." And I can feel that. Some of these old people out here should not be driving, y'all. We all know that. We all look at some of our grandparents like, nah, sit your ass down, I'm about to go drive you someplace because you're too old to be out here driving. Kind of causes more of a problem than anything else because at the end of the day, they can't, they're old. Their reflexes ain't no good. It is what it is. They can't really react like we do. So at the end of the day, they need to not be on the road like that because they're slow as fuck, for one. Don't even know how to stay in the right-hand lane. If you're going to drive slow like that, be in the right-hand lane. Alright, the left lane is for the speeders, the people who are not scared of shit and who are not scared to die. Sorry. Old people should not get on the road like that. Don't do that. Don't let your grandparents or somebody who you know is too damn old to be out there driving a vehicle out on the fucking road. Causing accidents. Having a heart attack on the road. Stroking out. Can't see for shit. Sitting up at the wheel like this. Got the glasses on, can't see shit, just got done having their eyes blown in because they had to get them dilated or something. Can't see shit. Another small one that I'll throw in there is some of y'all girls out here fighting over a man. Alright, baby daddy, whatever. Somebody who's just done you fucking wrong and yet you're willing to still sacrifice who you are to fight for a man or even somebody, whoever you're with, a man or a woman. You're willing to fight for that while they've made you look like a fool several of times, especially, and you're still fighting the same bitch. You're fighting the same bitch. He obviously doesn't want to fucking leave her alone. You're not good enough for him, obviously. You're not providing something for him that he needs, or he's just too fucking stupid to see you're not ready. At the end of the day, stop fighting over these fucking men. They're out here making you look like a fucking fool. And let them bring you something. You're still fighting the same fucking bitch you've been fucking around with for God knows how long. Then brought you something, and yet you're still fighting for somebody who is totally unfucking loyal. Unloyal. Friendships on top of that too. You're fighting for unloyalty. I mean, for what? It's senseless. It's a waste of fucking time. Why? So you can continue to looking stupid? It's depressing. Especially whenever I see so many beautiful women out there. Beautiful women. Fighting over a piece of shit that don't fucking deserve their time. What are they providing for you that you can't provide for yourself? A man should be there to provide you with comfort, love, companionship, snuggling a little bit, whatever. Okay, you can provide yourself with a bad time. Hell, go get drunk and get sick. That's a bad time. Alright, you don't need them for no penis. Let's be real, there's too many sex shops out there for you not to be able to find you a motherfucking man from Taiwan. Okay, got several different sleeves for you too. A little bit of lube. French tickler even if you need to throw that in there. You don't need these unloyal motherfuckers around you. Move on. You could do bad by your motherfucking self. Shout out Perry Lee with that one. Rip Perry Lee. Too bad motherfuckers ain't good, just like two broke motherfuckers are broke and they ain't got shit. Even if just one motherfucker broke and one person working, you still ain't got shit. At the end of the day, find somebody who appreciates you, loves you, and can bring you something besides penis. Companionship is more important. You know, so at the end of the day, find you somebody who's real. It's hard to find, I know. And you're not supposed to find that many because that's just the way it fucking works. Again, shout out to Barbara Ann on this. You literally will find, if you're lucky, 5 real fucking people that are worth fighting for. 5. That's it. If you find more than that, you're lucky. You're blessed.
Facts.
Stop fighting for unloyal ass people. If you have to sit up in the house by yourself and not do shit and just be with your family, do so. Do so. Trust me, my kids are funny enough. I don't need any fucking body else. Trust me. Fuck! Alright. I'm about to go ahead and bring my other half on here with me. And I mean, even he might throw in a few pointers here and there on that, or he might just jump into his own shit. Alright, 16, Mr. Superhero Swag, bring that ass. Ready for you. Mad as hell motherfucking Monday. What makes you mad? Or do you want to comment on what I just said?
Mad as hell Monday. So, here's the thing, man.
What the hell are you doing?
Making you mad as hell?
Yeah, because these are mine.
Okay.
You done ate the whole fucking bag already. Was supposed to share with me. And you about to smoke. Don't nobody want no Dynamito shit on the blunt. Go on.
Mad as hell Monday. I'm gonna get on my mad as hell. I'm gonna get on that after I talk about just the regular don't do that shit. Now, one of the things that I see are loitering, man. Loitering. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by loitering. Let's say your girl works at a shop. Okay? Let's say your girl works at a shop. And I come in to buy sticks at 5:30 in the afternoon. Okay? And you there visiting your girl. She at work. She trying to work. She trying to ring people up, do people's lottery, all this old shit, right?
Ooh-wee.
But you just there. Loitering. Just there.
In the way.
So, I mean, my question to you is, are you really gonna sit there her whole fucking shift? So say I come back at, let's say I come back at almost 10 o'clock.
You serious? Still there?
And your motherfucking ass is still there at her job.
Where do you go to the bathroom at? Was he leave and go outside?
Bruh, let me tell you something, bruh. You would service yourself better and look a lot less loser-like if you would find you some fucking business, bruh.
God, get off your girl's dick, dog. Like, what are you worried about?
Motherfuckers talk about Will Smith being pussy whipped. How bad pussy whipped are you, or insecure are you, if you gotta stand up at your girl's job her whole fucking shift and talk to her to keep her company?
I know all about
Man,
that.
come on,
That's
man.
insecurity.
That shit right there. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, man. Don't sit up at this chick's job, man. Just like, I mean, she probably do enjoy your company, but I mean, goddamn it.
Not for that fucking long. Get out of my face.
I see my woman all the time. When she goes to work, that's her break from me, and that's my break from her. And you know, when you with somebody years and you get that little break that enriches your relationship when y'all see each other. But to be up under that person, you know, you wake up, you brushing your teeth, you know, they in the shower while you taking a shit, and then you go to work and you work a whole goddamn shift with that person because they're not they don't work at your job, but they at your job.
I can't do
the whole fucking time you at work, they up there walking and talking and bruh, come on, man.
Can't fuck with that.
Don't do that. Like, fucking get a life, dude. Like, real shit. What the fuck?
And I'm gonna leave it just at that.
What the
I know
fuck?
how it feels.
That shit is.
I'm just gonna leave it at just that.
No bueno. What's yours?
Okay. This is a fucking huge one, dog.
Uh-oh. Let's go.
Because I really fucking hate. Don't fuck with my moms, dog.
Uh-oh. This your mad as hell? This your mad as hell?
One of them. No. This is one of the mad as hell. This is the one of the two. The other one is coming up next, and that one, my friend. But either way it goes, this one right here. Don't fuck with my moms.
Yeah, that's
all right.
like
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Right,
my mom is grown.
It's universal.
I'd expect the same things out of my kids too, and they would do the same thing for me. Don't fuck with moms.
Nobody wants.
At the end of the story,
nobody
don't
wants.
Fuck with moms.
Nobody wants their moms to be fucked with.
Don't, because I will. I don't care. She makes a decision. I will override that. If I feel like it's better for my fucking mom, you're goddamn right, because I know what's good for my mom. My mom is 60 some odd fucking years old, already being ran ragged.
But you
like
know,
a whole fucking cattle farm. You don't fuck with my moms. I will override all of that.
I will tell you this too, man.
Don't fuck with my moms.
I told her that her mom reminds me of my grandma. To the point where people take kindness for weakness, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't understand how to not ask somebody that they know is going to say yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they take advantage of that and they'll ask and ask and
ask, guilt trip
and completely fucking forget that they are in their 30s and they need to grow the fuck up and be a fucking man. And stop calling on mommy like you still sucking off her tit or you just grew your first fucking tooth.
Exactly.
Motherfucker,
Stop it.
you losing tooth. You don't even have teeth in your mouth anymore, motherfucker. You are past that point. The point where you should be begging your mom for help every fucking day has expired.
You will make a way. You will find a way. Especially at the moment whenever you don't, especially what I hate is whenever you don't have any, I mean, I'm not going to say no responsibilities because there are a lot of responsibilities, but there is no reason why those responsibilities cannot be met at the end of the fucking day.
Dude.
You will find a way.
If you really want to get something done,
it reminds me of the thing I shared
not having a ride from
with
your
my
mom is going to stop you. You gonna push through that shit. If you really want something to happen and that's the only obstacle is you can't get a ride from this person, you're going to start making fucking calls. You're going to start moving and shaking and grinding to get that shit done, right? Mm-hmm. What if they didn't live in town?
What if all this pressure and all that shit that you put on them make them stroke out and you ain't got no choice but to do it on your own and now you ain't got nobody like that.
Knock on wood on that. But I'm saying, like, knock on wood on that.
Preach on that one. Because I'll fuck somebody up the moment that happens. I'm dead ass serious.
Motherfuckers is
anyways.
Is super childish.
Let's just go ahead and
move on to mine.
Move on to yours because Lord have mercy. That one right there, my friend.
So on some Mad as Hell Monday shit, I gotta take my hat off on this. I gotta take it. Okay. On some Mad as Hell Monday shit, I just want to say this.
And he took his hat off, just so y'all know.
This is Mad as Hell Monday. So I just want to say this because it has been addressed. I even said it on Twitter. Earlier today. And I've said it on a couple of other shows. And I just want to address it again. And I'm being completely candid, like so super fucking serious with everybody that's watching the show right now. That racist bullshit, that shit gotta fucking stop. That shit's gotta fucking stop. And I just need to rant for a second You know what I'm saying? I need to rant for a second, and I'm gonna tell you, this shit right here pisses me the fuck off. I hate the fact that no matter how good of a person I try to be, I am one of the people that pushes past the stereotype. I don't have any problem with anybody that's any different color than I am, because I know we all bleed red. I know that we all have a heart, lungs, a brain, 2 eyes, 2 feet, 2 hands, 10 fingers, 10 toes, all of that shit. We're all in the human
fucking race.
Ain't nobody in this motherfucker related to Spock. Ain't neither one of y'all motherfuckers can transform into a goddamn car, so you ain't a fucking Autobot or a fucking Decepticon. Stop that shit, man. I don't understand why I'm treated differently than a white man. You know, you look at me like I could be a criminal or I'm a bad person when I push past the stereotype. You know what I'm saying? So I have a situation, and I can't really get too personal on it, but I got a situation where, you know, don't have a motherfucker be so good that he can wake up and change diapers for your child.
You ain't even gotta say names.
You know what I'm saying? Don't have it be to the point where I'm good enough to change your daughter's diaper. I'm good enough to feed your daughter and make sure that she feels safe and that she feels loved when you cannot because of your fuck-ups. And then you have the audacity to speak to me with disrespect when the first fucking word out of your mouth every morning need to be calling me and saying, thank you. That's what pisses me off with you and your bullshit.
And one thing for sure and one thing for certain, blood or not, if you think that I will actually choose a side past my husband's,
that right there, man,
will never fly.
I'm trying to tell you, everybody in the world that knows me, everybody in the world that knows me and knows my heart, that knows Robert Anderson Summers the Fifth, not 16 the Icon, not Mr. Superhero Swag. If you get to know this person that is fucking fuming and heated right now on Mad as Hell Monday, you will be like, bro, anybody that take you there is a hoe ass nigga. Because you a real ass nigga. You not no hoe ass nigga. You don't be on no hoe ass shit. You never do any foul shit if you can help it. Bro, you a good dude. Yeah, I know. And so it really pisses me off that being that I'm a color that's opposite of another motherfucker, that you could look at me in a whole different light simply because of some shit that I have no control over. But let's say I did have control over it. I'm not ashamed to be black. I'm proud.
Exactly.
Proud that I'm one of the people that's out here that is the same color as and the same lineage as, I don't even have to say the names. We can go there. We can go there.
Oh, I will. You want me to?
Oh, no.
No? Okay. All right, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure because you know I will.
I don't have to go there.
You know I will. They know I will. They know I will.
I don't have to go there. But at the end of the day, because there are a lot of iconic everything. Actors, physicians, scientists. It's not musicians, everything. There's a lot of iconic everything that comes in this color, baby. So, no, ashamed never. Ashamed of how, 80 fucking 100 years later, y'all motherfuckers is still on this gay ass shit because y'all were programmed to you know, and taught.
Yep. Because you can be unprogrammed, and it's a choice
to believe this bullshit.
To be racist. You choose to be racist. You choose to be uneducated.
Man.
You choose not to fucking move forward. I say this shit
all the time.
Because like I said, and telling him to, and all y'all over here, this right here, when you're over here, you better wear that shit proud. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
For real.
I'm telling you, when you're around me, this right here, you wear that proud around me. At the end of the day, I will enlighten it to the world to my goddamn self for you.
Yeah,
don't ever allow anybody discredit you or make you feel bad because of your fucking color of your skin.
Or the size.
Period.
Or your size.
Anything. Size, anything, you know whatever you choose to be by choice, that is you. Anything that's not by choice, still choose to be who you want to be, who
that
you
leads
are.
that leads
but this that you can't control, don't.
That leads
we're
into
proud.
that beautiful single. You know, that leads into that beautiful single. We're going to jump off of that. We're going to jump off of the,
yes,
the heavy real quick. Whew. But, I had to address that on Mad as Hell Monday because that, racism has been heavy on my brain for the last 3 or 4 days. I made a post today on Twitter and, I got a little feedback on it. It's something that we just, as black people, we deal with.
My next topic kind of leads.
We deal with this every day. I don't even give a fuck if you wake up and you having a good day. You still dealing with racism. Every day. And you get to a point where you don't experience it. You don't have anybody call you nigger or anything for a long ass time.
Wow.
And then sometimes, I dropped it the way they dropped it.
That kind of threw me off.
You know what I'm saying? You don't hear anybody call you that for a long amount of time. And you get complacent and you forget that there are still motherfuckers that are ignorant out here like that and was raised. Let me use that word. They're ignorant and were raised that way, were programmed and taught that way, and so they don't know anything else. And so it shocks you. Sometimes somebody called me, the N-word sometimes, bro, and I swear it makes me chuckle before I get mad. I chuckle like it's really hilarious that you still doing this shit almost 100 years later, and then the switch gets flipped.
But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna speak her name, but she actually said it at the end of the day, like she says. Now, mind you, she is the complexion, and I'm only saying this because at the end of the day, and it will lead into what I have. Those are, even though I know they're hurtful, they're harmful to the soul, to you, if you allow them to be. Because you gotta remember at the end of the day, too, that's the last thing they know they can get you to jump to. It's a word. Don't let them. And remember, motherfucker, I'm this. Don't let them.
But you know what?
I know. It's easier to say than done.
It's like.
But at the end of the day, I get it.
You want to be the bigger person when they use that word.
I know what it is.
You want to be the bigger person, but you're knowing that the intent behind the word was to elicit.
Make them look stupid.
It was to elicit a certain response, and knowing that they use that word.
That's why.
For that particular
reason why.
Only inflames you more.
And that's why they do it. That's why they do it.
Inflames you more.
That's why they do it.
And so,
because they know.
And that's some hoe ass shit. And I'm going to tell you right here, that's some hoe ass shit, and you a bitch for doing it.
And
don't piss somebody off to the point where they want to beat your ass and then go, why do you want to resort to violence?
Exactly.
I want to resort to violence because that is what you wanted. When you use that word with nigger, with the ER on it, you're trying to elicit a response. And the response that you're going to get from me after I chuckle and laugh it off is I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass because obviously you wanted it, so I'm going to give it to you.
True, but at the end
I'm going to give it to you. We're going to both go to jail.
Who looks like an animal? I understand.
You know what? I'm going to look like an animal. I'm going to look like a motherfucking Black Panther with claws and teeth, and I'm going to maul the shit out your motherfucking ass.
You know what?
Because you wanted it. You wanted to go to the zoo, so you going to get both motherfucking O's.
You're right. I am being hypocritical.
And you going to get a Z. Because I'm going to knock your ass the fuck out, and you going to be fucking sleep.
Because I'd be jumping in.
You're going to get the Z and the 2 O's. The O, and the motherfucking Z, because your bitch ass will be asleep. Real talk. Yeah. You found out a way to get a lawsuit from 16 to Icon. You found out a way.
I guess I am being
You found out a way, because I will lay your motherfucking ass out. I'm not about that shit. At all.
Yeah, I would.
At all. She didn't have to stop me a couple times. I'm not fucking playing. At all. I will beat your ass.
I did try.
I will beat your ass.
Only because of the simple fact I know what's at risk. I know what's at risk, and I don't want to see my husband.
When a motherfucker lose his shit, he might not be losing his shit just for himself. He might be losing his shit for the brother that was strong enough to fight it off and not beat your ass last time.
Let me go ahead and intervene that by bringing it into my last subject. And this is the reason why. Okay. Mind you, yes, he was getting extremely excited. So when I say it like this, when you want to do something like that, and now, mind you, I'm trying to stop it. Now, if I have to, okay, and this is the reason why. whenever I kind of go into it, is because whenever I end up getting involved and I have to be the one to step out and get into the violence, then I will get into the violence. I try to be
that might be
that cancer.
Though.
I know. I try to be that cancer.
That might be
but
dangerous.
Then at the end of the, I know it could be dangerous.
Yeah, because
whenever I hold it in, everybody knows that once I go for it, I go for it.
Just don't
and I don't care what's in my hands. Yeah. I may stab you, I may hit you. I don't care. It might be what's in my hands. Ask my brother. He got stabbed in the chin with a pencil because he had me fighting. So at the end of the day, this is why you can't tell me shit about white people, because you know who will get in trouble is that person who used that N-word. Because I'm a white woman.
Man.
You want to know again? You can't tell me shit about white people or why that wouldn't work. Because you intrigued me to do that shit, and the cop will tell you that. They're gonna look at me and look at my size and look at you as a motherfucking man after I get done whooping your ass, and they're like, God damn, well, wait a minute, what'd you do to her to get you to whoop your ass?
And see.
And again, you can't tell me shit about my fucking color. I know where my generation, not my generation, excuse me, my people, I guess, is what my side of the family came from. You know, there's still a place in Florida that you can't be as a black person and actually be out at night.
Is this your next one?
This is my last one.
Okay, because I got one more.
You can't be out after dark as a black person. There's a sign. And you'd think we would be moved past this. But there's literally a sign that states that you can't be a black person at night out here.
Where is that at?
It's in Florida. It's a southern part of Florida.
Wow.
Okay, it's deep southern, swampy type of shit.
Wow.
All right, that kind of, it's...
Gator country and shit?
Basically. You may as well call it that.
Wow.
But at the end of the day, you can't tell me shit about white people. I know where my family came from.
Yes. Oh,
okay?
Man.
I know about my grandparents.
That's crazy.
And then they went from Florida. They went from Florida to the inner cities of Flint, I guess, where or wherever the factories areas or whatever, because my grandfather worked there in the factories, and then they popped up in Howell. Again, you can't tell me shit about my own fucking skin color, my race, and how they think, act, and expect you to act in return. Okay, now that's why I understand, and trust me, I'll fight for my husband. Alright? He is a black man.
Hey.
I will fight for my husband. I try to just keep it the peace for a little bit, like, fuck them, babe, it's not worth your time. But if it gets to the point where I have to get out and show my inner ass,
look,
my cancer side, I will fuck you up.
With that is I
there
know that she does her
I'm
thing
done with that.
And all of that. And this the problem I have with that is, as any man,
I know he's not gonna let no woman do that shit, but at the end of the day, it's not him you really have to fucking fear.
This is why you tell your girl, and all my fellas out there will say they understand you're not scared and all of that. But
anyways,
fellas,
on to the next subject.
Okay, but I just want to finish that. Want to finish that is, you don't want your girl trying to jump in to defend your honor, even though that's cool and all of that, because as soon as somebody slap off on her that's not a female, as soon as hands touch her that's not a female's, then it goes to the whole other level. So you would rather her. And then I would still be there
to fight and defend myself, and not allow him to still. I mean, it's. Yeah. Look, you gotta understand. I was raised. I don't have
both points.
I have a stepsister. That's all I have. I was raised. I was pretty much raised by my dad. I was raised by the Wolves. Okay, that's how I was raised. He was still raised proper to defend his woman. We get that. But at the end of the day,
if it's a guy though, then yeah.
Well, no, I mean I expect that. I would expect nonetheless, but don't think that I would still be there as you're whooping his ass. I won't be in there whooping his ass with you. It's a tag team. Okay, go ahead. What's last thing for you?
Last thing for me is people that work, and I've worked at the warehouse, I've worked in customer service, and somebody mentioned this one to me the other day, because we have been getting a lot of people that comment on the show, like the show.
I gotta try to tell people, like, look, we need more. I get customer service. There's a slew of them.
We need more comments. We have a Don't Do That page, a group page.
Right there on Facebook.
On Facebook, and we need more comments and more ideas on what y'all want to talk about on Don't Do That. But we get so many people that watch just random episodes and they like the idea of the song, the idea of the show, song. They like the idea of the show, and they want to contribute to the show. So by all means. But one of the viewers.
Here, let me just show a picture real quick.
One of the viewers dropped on us that people that.
That's what the Facebook page looks like, y'all. Bam.
Yeah.
All
One of the viewers
judge me.
dropped on me. He said he watched the show on YouTube, and somebody in the store that I used to work at told him to check it out. And he said that his idea was people that stay on their phone the whole time they're at work.
Oh my God,
He said that is some bullshit. You should not fucking do that. That shit is so fucking annoying. And he said, he works in the warehouse, and he said that, dude is just basically on his phone all day with his headphone on, his earphone in. And I know people that did that in customer service, that they're on their phone an entire 8-hour shift. And it's like, dude, when you're an adult, it's like when you're an adult,
is your phone
man.
Charged? Like 8-hour shift?
Look. When you're on, you can leave. Well, that's the thing is when you have the headphone, you can leave your phone charging within a certain distance and still be on the phone with the headphones. So people walk around and you thinking that they talking to you in aisle 3 and they really not talking to you. They talking to their cousin. They've been talking to their cousin for 2.5 hours.
Oh my Lord,
you know what I mean? But I don't know how people do that. When you become an adult and you get to the part where you have to work a job, if you can't pull yourself away from your cell phone for an 8-hour shift, I don't understand. Like, I used to work 10 and 12-hour shifts and not be on my phone like that. Like, you really don't need to talk to someone the whole time you're at work. And then when you get off work, you go over their house and you smoke and talk to them some more. It's just like...
Okay, then.
But yeah, that was one of them. That was one of my... Don't do that.
Don't do that.
You at work. Don't do that.
I don't like that shit either.
I mean,
fuck.
fuck.
At the end of the day, if people do realize that you can be forced to either leave your phone in the back, you can be forced to leave your phone in a bucket, and there's really nothing you can do about it.
And that shit is just childish and annoying.
Regardless of what you gotta say about I got kids.
Goddamn.
There is a fucking phone for work.
What are you, 12?
If there's an emergency, you can call the house phone. Sadly, at our store, we don't have that at the moment. We're still waiting for a whole fucking phone service. I guess we're waiting for Comcast. Who the fuck knows? Anywho.
Yep.
Alright. Anyways, are you good?
That was it.
Alright, 16.
So
we're good to have you here on the show.
I just want to say thank you for having me on the show. We try and do this whole back and forth thing to keep the chemistry of the show going. Everybody seems to like it, so...
Alright, we will see you next time.
We will see you next time. This is Mad as Hell Mondays on Don't Do That. We'll see you for Wicked Wednesdays. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that little bell down below so you get alerts each and every time we drop new content. And we'll see you on Wicked Wednesdays.
I'm just letting you know this right now. He was not supposed to do that. But I did not review this with him for the end part.
Uh-oh, see?
It was supposed to be, right after I told him to get his ass politely off of my show. He decided to go on with This Was Mad as Hell Monday, went down my list to Wicked Wednesday, went down my list to Fuck It Friday, and it says comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
So I did what I was going to make you do.
Exactly.
That's because we actually this time have a behind-the-scenes camera guy for this episode. And so I was
and you know what? We never even informed him. Trey Sean, I'm sorry.
Well,
you were never informed that you were expected to get up here in just a moment. You ain't got to do it now.
Yeah, and hit the power button.
And you want him to do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, well I guess you can go ahead. You
subscribe,
guys have a great day, guys.
Hey, and by the way, don't do that.
Don't do that. It's on the right-hand side.
Yeah. And we getting there.
See, this is not even. This is what you get.